I am now live, my friend. I am going to start chopping my dang self. Hey, what's up, people? It's kind of cool with the ring light, but frankly, it's in my freaking eyes. You know? It is... Yeah, here we go. I didn't do the fancy thing, did it? Can you see me, babe?
1 second, sign up.
It's like the glare is like in my eyes. It's in my eyes. It's in my eyes. But that's life. Is that you who just threw your thumbs up? Oh no, it's Cammie. What's up, Cammie? How are you? How are you? If you see the glare in my eyes, it's because my ring light is currently on. I don't have my backup studio light because I'm going to be moving you guys around. And your girl doesn't feel like doing 1,000 different things. I'm good. I'm good. A little tired. Been busy. But I'm good, Cammie. Miri! Hey, Miri. Hey, how are you? How are you? How are you? Can you even see me? I've got like... It's sad when you have to wear glasses because you get the freaking glare. Usually I have my studio light, which is off to the side, which doesn't sit directly in my eyes like the ring light is. But because I'm going to be moving you guys around, I opted to just go with the ring light because it was easier. So let me see if I can get you to see my eyes. Plus my glasses are dirty, which is even more fun. Well, I'm glad that you're here, Mary. I'm glad. Welcome in, everybody. I'm going to be just real quick making chili today. I don't know what the weather is like where you guys are, but where I am, it is like 50 degrees. And I don't know if you can tell, it's very overcast. Your girl is wearing a hoodie because it's freezing. And Aaron and I are going to be doing some traveling tomorrow. And I wanted to get some chili going so that we could eat very hearty today before we get on the streets. Baby, if you knew how dirty my glasses are. Yes. Anyway, do me a favor. Let Anastasia know that I am live, but I will come back and watch her when I am done. If you guys, Miri, I know, knows who Anastasia Bless is. She's also live right now, and I was watching her earlier. But it's the same where you are, Cammie? Oh my gosh. It's so weird to have the glare in my eyes. Trying to think of... Stand over here. You guys, I'm going to be playing all kinds of games trying to get this glare out of my eye. What if I look down like this? See if that works. Anywho, I'm going to give it a couple of minutes, as I usually do, to see how people... oh, you're still there. Good job, Miri. Support all over the place, right? But yeah, I'm going to see if I can... when I tell you guys that the ring light is like beaming into my face. But that's okay. I'm going to do a little chop boogie, and then I'm going to take you guys over the stove. We got a couple of elements that we're going to do here, but I think it's going to be fine. Not at work today. My car got stolen. Cammie, no! That sucks, Cammie. I am really sorry to hear that, baby girl. That is terrible. I hope that it's going to come back to you. Jeepers, that's not right. Donzel, how are you, my friend? How are you? How is your day going? And wait, the song. Donzel's in the house. Donzel's in the house. Donzel's in the house. Donzel's in the house. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yes, Donzel, yes. And yes, sorry, Cammie, that sucks. Baby Pants.
Yes.
I have to ask you a quick question.
What?
Can you get the studio light? Because straight up, this ring light is in your girl's eyes.
Sure.
And because my glasses are dirty, it's giving me that dirty windshield feel where I can't see anything. Statia's World. Woo, 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 woo. How are you, lady? How are you? You've been chopping, and your girl is about to start chopping. I'm trying to get my chili going. As you guys can see, it is very, very cold here today. Very cold. I've got my ring light on, which is, again, why it's in my eye. Aaron is about to set up my studio light so that we can get this light out of my eye. Could you see it on the video? It feels like it's like...
Yeah, you can see it, but I didn't really notice it until you said it.
A tree fell on it. Oh my gosh, Cammie, what a crazy situation. Thank you, Stacia. I don't know if you guys know this, but we did hit 550 subscribers today. Woo, 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 woo. we're not doing lives. What's up, Shadow Slayer? Welcome from Zambia, my friend. We got some international action in here today. Ooh, that's better. Now you want to click the, or you can even unplug it too. Oh, look at that.
Better?
Yes, I can see you guys. You guys can see me. My glasses are still filthy. It's still giving nonsense. But yes, I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you all for throwing your thumbs up. Thank you so much for double tapping the screen. So you guys know the drill. I usually give it a couple of minutes to wait for everybody to kind of realize that I'm live, and then I start kind of going. So again, we're going to be making chili today. Some parts of this process I started before I went live because it's kind of labor intense. I drained my beans. I opted for canned beans today, canned black beans, because I didn't have time to cook my own beans. All right, it's just that life. It's been a very busy week for your girl. I also browned some 80-20 ground beef and put that with my beans over there. And I will show you guys really quick what I did. Ola Joe, how are you? How are you, Ola Joe? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Shadow Slayer is saying hello to Ola Joe. So I'm going to show you guys really quick kind of a little background. So this is just an old trick. JB's in the house. JB's in the house. JB's in the house. JB's in the house. Ooh, ooh. What's up, JB? What's up, JB? I hope your weather is holding out. As you can see, it is very overcast and very ridiculous here. My girl Keish from Keisha the Stylist just showed up. Thank you guys so much for throwing your hands, or throwing your hands up. Throw your hands up too. But thank you guys so much for throwing your thumbs up. So just to kind of give you guys a background, what's in this pot is basically some dried cascabella chilies, a jalapeno, some tomatoes, some onions, and some garlic. And I usually just toast that off, and then I let it steep in some water because we're going to put it in the chop. Boop, boop, she's still working. And that's really going to make the sauce for our quote-unquote chili. I was like only a year ago or so old when I realized that basically the base of chili is not necessarily tomato, it's chilies, right? So this is going to be the base of our chili. Now I'm letting her kind of cool down because as you can see, she's still steaming. And then we're going to put her in the chop, and that's going to be a major component to our chili. So let me go. Of course, JB, got to play your song. I'm going to put this back on the oven, and I'm going to start chopping my onions. And actually, I'll just show you guys while I'm at it. So again, drained a can of black beans and browned half a pound. Actually, I think it was maybe, how much was that, babe? Was that a pound or two? Half a pound? Half a pound of 80-20 ground beef and some black beans, and that's mixed in here together. Oh, Shadow Slayer, baby cakes. There ain't no way I'm going to be able to read all that. Not going to be able to do it. You're going to have to send shorter messages, Shadow Slayer, but thank you for being here. Miri saying hello to Aaron. Hopefully you guys can see me. I know I'm chopping in the comments down here, but we're going to try to make it work. Got myself I think these are yellow onions. Got a yellow onion and a red onion. And we're going to do some chopping. I just sharpened my knife, but I did it very quickly. So we're going to see if it's everything it was cracked up to be, right? So we're getting our onion peel off. And this is chili, so what we're looking for here is a relatively rough chop. But I do like to taste the onion in my chili, right? I want to bite in and taste a bite of onion, so we're going to keep it good. So here we go. Oh, that's cool. Cool. I am very glad for you, Shadow Slayer. You're picking up. You're getting action and activity, and that's what it's all about, my friend. So just chopping this onion. It's hard for me to see what is and is not in the camera. This is going to be kind of a slightly janky live because we're going to be over here and then we're going to be over by the stove, but we're going to make it work, right? That's what we do on this channel. We make it work. Yeah, I love this bad boy. And when I'm chopping onions, I like something with some heft. And when you're chopping onions, carrots, root vegetables, things of that nature, butternut squash, you don't want a knife that's going to disrespect you, right? You want something where you can put your weight behind it and get it to just go through, right? So we've got our onion, our yellow onion. Woo! Even though I sharpened that knife, she's trying to make a girl cry. We got her. Don't you love this bowl? I love this bowl. You guys have seen this bowl before. But we've got our yellow onion in there. Now we're gonna go in with our red onion. And you'll forgive me if I do a little bit of sniffling, whatever you want to call it. But my allergy is, with this weather, disrespectful. I've been sniffling and doing all sorts of stuff. Yesterday I had to lay down because my freaking allergies were so bad. Anywho, so we're just chopping this red onion same way that we chopped the yellow onion. Nothing fancy here, just a nice rough chop, right? Just a nice rough chop. I just had dinner, rice and beef. That sounds really good, Shadow Slayer. Oh, Joe giving me some emojis. So you guys, don't forget, I have a premiere on this channel tonight at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time of the new vlog. So if you guys want to check out the new vlog, that will be tonight at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm going to go ahead and toss this away, and I'll be right back. What are you saying, Keish? The way you cut the onions is a hack. Now I cut my onions like that. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm going to start crying with these damn onions, though. Apparently, I did not sharpen my knife enough, babe. Hey. I got your girl. Shorty got your girl out. Oh, Lord. Just trying to be disrespectful. I mean, does the onion not realize that I'm on TV? I don't have time for this. I don't have time for popping tears. I got time for popping bottles, though. Popping bottles, baby. Popping bottles, baby. Y'all can all tell that I have allergies because why is my nose so red? My nose has been red for like 4 months because when I tell you that I have a constant sinus problem, y'all didn't come here for that though, so I'm not going to tell y'all about my constant sinus problem, but your girl has got a constant freaking sinus problem, but that's neither here nor there. You guys want to know what's cute? You guys want to know what's cute? A-Train's probably not going to come in the camera, but if he did, you guys would see that A-Train and I are kind of matching today. It's very cute. Sometimes Aaron and I like to go matchy-matchy. Everybody knows this about us. Maybe one day, Shadow Slayer, I might make a little chicken tender action. All right. I really need to get this pot going. So I am going to hope. Now the nice thing is that my chop is made out of glass. So if you're putting something in there that's a little bit hot, it's okay, right? You wouldn't want to put any sort of hot liquids into anything made out of plastic. I don't care what they say. I don't put hot stuff into stuff made out of plastic because I don't like the idea of eating plastic. At least not any more than we already eat. So, let me get my life together real quick. I'm going to bring my pot with those ingredients that we discussed over here. Let's see what's going on here. You guys do that too? You look good today, baby. You could pop in the screen for 2 seconds to show the people your outfit at some point. But it's entirely up to you. A-Train is working very hard today, you guys. He is getting it in. So bless his whole entire heart. He don't have to do nothing but what he's doing, which is being supportive and looking awesome and matching his wife. It's kind of a beach ball. Funny. So anyway, we've got the chop back out. Aaron tells me that the chop is working and in working condition. So now we're going to believe him is what we're going to do. So again, these are our items, the chilies, the onions, all that stuff. I probably would have let this cool a little bit longer, but it is what it is. I'm going to do several different fills of this because I need to get everything in, but I also need it to not splash up on your girl. So I'm going to start with that. Get myself a bowl. I've got so many bowls. Shout out to all the cooks in the comments because when you cook, you usually have 40 billion bowls. And I have no less than 40 billion and 1 bowls. So that's the game. So we got ourselves a clear bowl so that I can put that in when she comes out. All right. Let me get my chop life together. That's what I say when I'm alone. You're hilarious, Shadow Slayer. One thing I am going to do is Go in with a wee bit of liquid here. Now, it's okay for me to use this liquid. And of course, your girl half spilled it everywhere. Because, you know, reasons. Because I actually took the seeds out of my chilies, right? So if you don't want your sauce or whatever you're using your chilies in to be bitter, you want to take the seeds out. So that's a little thing. Apparently the seeds are part of what makes it bitter, so taking those out will help you kind of avoid bitterness if you can. And we're all trying to avoid bitterness, aren't we? I think so. Anywho, let's get on with this chop that Erin claims is working. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, A-Train. You're right. Now this is on the same one as the light, so expect that the lights will blink. Hopefully you guys can see what we're doing here. Nice. So, whoa. Nice. She's looking beautiful. So, this is what the actual base of like authentic chili is. Or chili that's more authentic than you putting in a can of tomatoes. Does that make sense? So, let me go ahead and get our first batch of this into our glass bowl. And then we are going to go in on our second run. Let me get this out too. It smells freakishly good, you guys. Freakishly good, as you can imagine. You were dancing to the sound of my chop. Love it. We got a little piece of tomato that chose not to go down, but it's all hands on deck today. So it's got to go in. We're going to fill in with our second batch. And then we're going to chop this up. And then we're going to head over to the stove and start to pull the cooking part of our chili together. So again, just grabbing all these luscious ingredients that we have basically roasted and then steeped in a little bit of water. We're going to make sure to get everything out of here because I've got garlic in here too. And I want my garlic. I didn't smash that garlic. I didn't take it out for air. You know what I'm saying? I took it out so that it could get into this magic that we're making. Going in with a little bit of liquid. Cooking is a messy affair. That's all I'm going to say. Look at that. Cooking is a messy affair. But that smells delicious. Here we go. So chop it up. Buttercup. How's everybody's week going so far? There go the lights. That was for Ola Joe. DJ Mix-a-Lot, and I bring my own lighting effects. So, like, who's gonna come for me with my own lighting effects and these tasty chop rhymes? Stop it. I will actually wind up using most of the broth, Ola Joe, so hopefully that answers your question. Ola Joe was getting it in. So, let me get this top off. Let me get the top off the chop. And that's what we're rocking with. Let's get that down in the bowl with the rest of it. And I'm actually going to show you what we're going to do to make sure we get every last morsel of this. So, what's up, Benny Blanco? Coming in. What is up, my friend? What is up on his way to Tennessee? Stopping in to say hey to me. Exactly. We've just been in here rhyming and making the base of chili. But do you guys see what we did here? So that is going to be the base of our chili. And again, I think we just got some juice, some sauce on the dang ring light. But that was 1 tomato, 1 jalapeno, 4 really large cloves of garlic, and some dried cascabel chilies, as well as an onion. And all of that cooked, or yeah, basically cooked down into that. So we got a little something left in. You're 1 hour away from the Tennessee Mall, from the, where'd you say it was again? The Grand Old Mall? Down there by the Grand Old Opry? Yes, yes, yes. Blessings to everybody. Benny Blanco. Sorry, I love saying his name. So it is what it is. So hopefully you can see this, Ola Joe. I'm going in with the liquid. Don't want to grab those seeds because there were a few left over, and we don't want our sauce to be bitter. So I'm going to pull those to the side. And then we're going to go slow. But we are going to try to get the rest of this magic out of here. Yes, thank you, Ola Joe, moderator of the year. Throwing out my other channel. Yes, yes. Betty Blanco's heading to the Opry Mall. All right. Oh, there goes our light effects, you guys. Okay, exactly. That's all I've got for you guys today. Oh, I love it. Look at how it's... Do you guys see how it's got the little... That's what I'm talking about. A little bop bop boogie. Now, I'm not going to put this in the concentrated version that we had. This is going to stay on the side, and if my chili starts to look too thick, that's when we'll put this in. Does that make sense? We'll add maybe the whole thing, but we're going to add it little bits at a time so that we don't water down our chili. Because I don't like my chili watery. I like it kind of to have a little unctuousness to it, right? So let me get my little cutting board here together, along with my life. And you guys are supposed to be telling me how your week is going. Did everybody tell me? I mean, it's Wednesday, right? So we're halfway through this nonsense. I know JB's been getting some weather, like we have. How is everybody else faring? As I said, partly I'm making chili because it's freezing here. Like full freezing. Like that's why your girl is in a freaking hoodie. Because it's full cold here. Full cold. Not half cold. Full cold. Like I went outside the other day and was like, what has happened here? This is not supposed to be May. And it's not even like the beginning of May, right? We are dealing with the end of May. But they got us out here with the worst weather that anybody has ever seen. So, anyway, you guys, I'm just back behind you because I'm turning on my pot and I'm moving some stuff along. So again, here is the basis of our chili that we broke down, right? This is what's going to basically give us the flavor that we're looking for. I'm going to go ahead and put this over here. Whoop, whoop. I'm also going to grab my onions. And then I'm going to pull you guys over. And we are going to attempt to, yes, I know my sink is on. I usually keep it on until I finish doing what I'm doing. But I'm going to pull you guys over, which is going to be a janky little joyride that we're all going to take, over to my stovetop so that you guys can watch me pull this together. Oh, you guys got storms rolling through in Virginia? It's all over the place right now. It's all over the place. All right, I might need your help, baby pants. But your girl's going to try and do it. I'm going to try to do it. Like a cool YouTube warrior of some sort. I'm going to move my light first. Look at that. And then we're going to try to move you guys along. Sorry for the jankiness that you just experienced. Try to get you a little closer to the pizzat. Now I think it's going to be an impossibility to both have you guys see me and see the pot. But we're going to try, right? This is what we do as content creators. We just figure it the hell out. 2 turntables and half a damn microphone. Just working it out, right? Trying to shoot a whole video with nothing but a flip phone. That's not me anymore. But once upon a time. So, hopefully you guys can kind of see. You can see me a little bit. But you probably want to see my pot a little bit more. So we're going to get you here. How about that? Maybe lower you just a touch. I'm a tall girl, you guys. So being a tall girl, means that this is a little bit more interesting than if I was short, because then I would be like in the pot basically, right? But no. So anyway, let me get my hands washed, and then we're gonna get to getting this chili pulled together. How's that shot, baby Pounce?
It's good. I can see something that you're working with, and I can see the pot.
Okay.
The pot is slightly not completely in the frame, but I think it's good.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's one of two things. Everybody's gonna have to decide, do you want to see me or do you want to see the pot? Because if you want to see the pot, if everybody wants to see the pot, that's an easy shot for me to set up. So whoever is in the chat active right now, let me know, do you want to see me or do you want to see the pot or do you want to see both?
I think you have a good balance, babe.
It's a good balance?
Yeah.
All right. Well, A-Train says it's a good balance. So we gonna do what A-Train says to do because I trust my husband. Is what I do. So, it's so funny. My chats lately have been just like stopping. Even when I've been watching other people's videos. It's very strange. Alright. So I'm getting a couple of items here alongside myself for this wonderful magical process that we are about to do. Alright, so even though we have the base components of our chili, I'm also going to do a dried kind of chili powder-y type thing. We'll do this, right? So I'm going to put in a little bit of dried chili powder. So what this is actually dried chili powder, like you just pick this up from Walmart. The thing to keep in mind is you need a lot more chili powder than you would think. And mine is dry for some ungodly reason. Caked up in there. Oh, there we go. Oh, she tried to get loose. So I'm going in with about that much of that. I know it seems like a lot, but trust me, it's not. Going in with some turmeric. Basically, I'm doing my own dried chili powder seasoning to go in here. The other thing we're going to do is get in on some coriander, which is ground. And in my personal opinion, you can't have too much coriander. Hopefully that is showing up. I know my lights like to wash things out. Whew. Going in with a little pepper. So just plain black pepper. Ooh, why does my light like to just be a disrespectfulness situation? And then we're also going to go in with some salt. Because heretofore we have not added any salt. And there's beans and meat and things in here that are going to need to be salted. Now keep in mind with the salt, you can always, as they say, add, but you can't take away. So it's nice to just play it a little soft right now. Don't go hard, right? Because if your chili gets over salty, you're going to have to drop a whole damn potato in there to get rid of the salt. And if you guys don't know that, that's a little hack. If you're making a soup or anything like that and you have too much salt in it, you can drop a whole potato in, peel it, drop the potato in, and it should suck up quite a bit of the salt. I don't know why, but it works. My grandma said it, so it was written, so it shall be. So anyway, I'm going in with some dried cilantro. So that. Thank you. Did I just see that Ola Joe said I had that glow? You let that body glow. You can't let go. Is that from, what movie is that? It's like Enter the Dragon? Or no. What is that called? Not Enter the Dragon. That's the one with Bruce Lee. Anywho. So here you guys go. Slowly. Do you remember the video from Monday? This is the dried chili seasoning that we make from our own garden. Very spicy, very, very potent. You guys saw the chilies that went into it. And when I make chili, I need my chili to be hot. I don't know what kind of chili you're eating where you're not sweating, but I need to sweat, right? So I'm going in. Aaron is probably gasping in the other room with that much chili. All right. Come on now. And then, this is going to sound crazy to some people, but trust me on this. It's a little tiny thing. It's not a lot, but we are going to go in, if you guys can see, with a small amount of cinnamon. I know what you're thinking. You're like, why would there be cinnamon in my chili? But trust me, start adding just a pinch of cinnamon to your chili and tell me if it's not just a little something something. So, went in with a little bit of the cinnamon. All right. Now I'm just giving it a quick, we're just giving it a quick stir boogie. That did have a little bit of Carolina Reaper, JB. It did, my friend. So here you go. So we've mixed our dried powder together. And I know it looks like a lot, but trust me, when it comes to chili, this is not a place to skimp on your seasoning, right? This is not it. You can do it in some other spots, but you don't want to do it here. Now, I think I let my pot go a little long, so I'm going to move that over for a second, because one thing you do want to do when it comes to chili is you don't want to put raw spices into anything you're cooking. You actually want to give it a second to toast those spices. Most spices do better when they have hit a little bit of heat. Don't burn them, but they hit a little bit of heat. That helps them release their oils and gets them to give you everything that they've got for whatever it is that you're cooking, right? So we are going to let my pot cool down a little bit, because I think I got a little high and I don't want to burn these spices. I just want to toast them. We're going to put the pot back on, and then we are going to toast these spices and keep moving on with this chili. Again, I thank you guys so much for being here. We did hit 550 subscribers on the channel today. Woo, 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 woo. And I'm happy for that, because we haven't even been on, this channel hasn't even been alive for 6 months. Do you understand what I'm saying? And we're already halfway to 1,000. I am very, very appreciative for you guys for helping me create the community. Ola Joe's going to be right back. Okay, get the milk ready. Totally, JB, totally. Yeah, so I'm very glad with where we are on the channel right now. It's huge. It's huge. 550 subscribers at this point in the game. Huge. Way more than I thought we were going to have at this point. So, very appreciative. Yes. And hoping that you guys are enjoying yourself and making sure to, you know, watch the videos as you guys are doing. So I appreciate you. Anyway, waiting for my pot here to kind of go down a little bit. And then we're going to throw our dried chilies in and keep this chili train moving. Chug it along, right? Baby, if you could see how filthy these glasses were.
Oh, no.
It's like, I'm like, is that a comment over there? Or what is that? That's how bad they are. That's straight up how bad they are. I wonder if there would be any way that I could get them cleaned so I could see.
Yeah, you want them?
But then for all the people on, they would have to see the fact that your girl has no eyebrows. And no, I did not pluck them like that. This is how I was born. Somewhere, when my dad watches this, he's going to be like, she doesn't have any eyebrows either. Dad, this is your fault. This, your fault. I come from a long line of people who are hairless and have no freaking brows. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing this browless situation, you guys. Let me turn you this way, because I feel like I'm about to lean into the stove, like full into the stove. And I'm not about to do that with y'all. I'm not playing around today. Thank you, baby pants.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't anybody watching. If you come by here, you could probably show us your little coat. Daddy's like, he's working his butt off. I see you, baby pants. I see you fighting a good fight. Doing all the things. Ooh, I'm wearing my yoga pants too today. I forgot about that. I told myself never to wear yoga pants when you go live, because my iPhone picks up everything. And I'm like, whew. Yoga pants aren't as thick as you want them to be, are they? Anything popping up on camera, or is it like...
No.
That's what I'm talking about. This is delicious, by the way. I really like this one.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. It's like 6, right? 6.5?
Yeah, it's yeah. Kind of mid-range, not super high, not low at all.
Fair enough.
Some good quality hops in it.
I like how YT is really disrespecting me as best as they can. Like, I came on. It's midday. It looks like there's two of you, which I appreciate the 2 of you who are watching. That one time when you've got to struggle to make your dream happen, like literally crawl, army crawl across the ground to pull it together. But that's what we're here for, you guys. That's what we're here for, that and making freaking delicious chili. Oh, my lack of brows. Ow! Thank you, baby pants. For everybody who was not in the room, you missed that. Back to the cat eye. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, you coming in? Baby pants coming in. Woo! Thank you, Daddy.
You're welcome.
Oh, you big old bio. Thank you. All right. I'm going to assume that this is, yeah, I can put my finger on it. It's fine. I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I forgot I got to turn you guys back. I should have got Daddy to do that before he pop boogied out. Now I got to play games with y'all. Okay. So, let's see if we go back this far, if that makes a better sense. Let's see. Right? Nobody knows. We're just going to keep toying with this until we get it right. So, I'm about to go in with the toasted, or with the spices that we put together. We're about to go ahead and toast those. Now again, you guys maybe didn't hear that, but the idea is you do not want to burn these. You just want to toast them, right? And how we're going to do that is I'm going to be moving these bad boys around the whole time and waiting until I can smell them. Like really, really smell them. I'm taking you guys in the pot. Baby pants.
Yeah.
Extra credit if you can just drop this camera for me. Otherwise, I'd have to wash my hands again. What's up, G-Mama? Grows hard in the garden.
Drop, like lower?
Just lower it into the pot a little bit. Not into the actual pot, but and then move it a little closer for me if you don't mind. There you go. Maybe it has to be on a tilt. Do you think we should tilt it? You guys know what's going on. There we go. That's a little bit better. Now lower it just a skosh, as my dad would say. Okay. And then maybe... I can't read these damn comments. The knitting. Maybe we should have done it the other way, because then I could actually, like, read the comments.
Then you have to be reading it back here.
Yeah. Or what do you think?
I think it's probably...
Well, it's not in the pot, though. Should we go a little bit lower? Sorry, you guys. You know how this goes. This is why I don't do a lot of shots like this. I am getting a burner, though, so we shouldn't have to mess around too much with this. I think we're okay.
Okay.
I think we're okay. You tell me what it looks like to you, daddies.
Yeah, that's good. I can see everything.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I might go down. This is going to be dramatic, you guys. You're going to sink into the floor. And I also am going to have to read your comments very, very slowly. What's up, Charlotte Kinney? While simultaneously making sure not to burn my damn ribs, right? So, at this point, they're smoking. These are toasted. So now I'm going in with my oil because I don't want those to go any further. Then they're gone, or then they've gone. And we're going to use the oil to kind of make a little bit of a paste. Hopefully you guys are picking up what I'm cooking in. Here we go. So I basically use the olive oil and those spices to kind of make a little paste, right? That's what we're doing. That's how it's been done. Now I cannot read y'all's comments, so one thing I'm going to do really quick is, give me a half a second. It's going to seem like you guys aren't anywhere, and that's okay. Bear with your girl. I'm still here. I'm still here. You guys are just being moved around so that I can actually see what's happening and you guys can see what's happening. Okay? So bear with me. We will get this going. You know how it is. We're doing it together. That's how we're doing it. So, Ola Joe is saying, hey, G-Ma Grows Hard. We're going to get you guys back in. That's facing me. We don't want it facing me. We want it facing the pot. Okay, we are good now, right? I'm going to get you guys down in the pot. Yes, thank you for tapping that like button. You are greatly appreciated, you guys. Okay, let me wash my hands without burning them off, and then let's get to the rest of this cooking situation. Ooh, that smells really good, though. Do you smell that, babe?
I smell that. Yeah, I do.
It smells like some business is happening up in here. Hopefully that's a decent shot. I cannot see.
I can see the pot. It looks great.
All right. So we got a little color on that. Even better. Okay. So now is when we're going to go in with...
That smells great.
It smells great, babe, right? So now we're going to go in with those tomatoes, the onion, the jalapeno, the garlic, those dried cascabella chilies, all that stuff that we toasted and then pulverized is going in, and that's really the basis of our chili. This is how chili's done. Oh my gosh, that smells deliciously delicious. And then we're basically going to do a little something from my Nigerian relatives that I've learned, which is that we're basically going to fry the tomato sauce. But it's not actually a tomato sauce. Although there is a tomato in it, this is largely made up of chilies. Okay, you guys, this is largely made up of those dried cascabella chilies. So we're going to let that roll out for a bit. And then we're going to go from there. Whoop, whoop. Coming together, you guys. Coming together. Animation takes a long time. G-Mama said, yes, 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 yes. Ooh, wow. Hey, G-Mama, did you see that we got our chilies planted last week? We got our, we bought, what did we buy, babe? We bought some ghost peppers. We bought some...
Yeah, Carolina Reaper.
Carolina Reaper. The hottest chilies that we could find, G-Mama. We got them and we planted them, and they are doing so well. We already have a little baby chili bud starting to grow out. Oh, it's going to be hot. It's going to be hot because that's how we do it here. Also, keep in mind, you guys, that one of the ingredients in this chili powder that we put in here was that dried chili mix that I showed you guys how to make Monday in our Monday video. So we are just moving along, cruising, singing a song, doing all that stuff, you guys. Whoa, you know what you're not going to do? You're not about to disrespect me, Chili. Not today, buddy. Oh, no, it's trying to talk back, baby. Ooh, disrespectful. Trying to talk back to a girl. We gonna move y'all back, y'all, because you know what we not gonna do? We not gonna have my expensive iPhone getting disrespected by the damn chili. That's not something we gonna do. It's just not gonna happen. I don't even know if the warranty would cover that. But I have to like file some sort of report, and they'd be like, ma'am, what happened to your phone? And I'd be like, well, see, I was making this chili, and the phone was in the damn pot damn near, and it got covered in chili sauce. They'd be like, you out of here, girl. Hey, Anita, how are you? How are you? Anita and I both had meetings earlier today, and now we are both free again. Thank you so much, Anita, for joining in. If you guys have not connected to Anita, please do so. She's awesome, and she's a great support for all content creators. Truth be told, everybody in here, I think for the most part, other than JB and Donzel, are content creators. So if you are interested in finding more content creators to support and watch, there's some great people here. So connect and check them out. Hey, Charlotte, how are you? How are you? Welcome back. Just getting this, the base of our chili going here. So we're basically just trying to fry it. We have that oil and those dried chili seasonings in here. I am going to turn my heat back up just a little bit. But y'all going to be right in the cauldron for all intents purposes. Y'all know how it goes. But that's okay. This is how chili gets made. Sometimes it's a crazy sport, you know. No sooner did I turn it up, whoa, then it started getting frisky again. But that's okay. There is a known and proven way to have it not be quite so frisky, and we're about to get into that right now, okay? So you guys remember those red onions and the yellow onions that we chopped in my beautiful bowl, which I love. We're going to go ahead and put those in. And the idea behind this is I left those in big enough pieces so that I could still taste them when my chili is done. Because to me, I like onion and I like the texture of onion inside of my chili. When I take a spoonful of chili, I like to be able to see that there are onions inside of it. So that is what we're doing. Yes, very much so, G-Mama. And I don't know what, like I said, what it's like where you guys all are. But here, it was 95 degrees 5 days ago. But ever since then, it's been ridiculous. It's so cold, it's not even funny. It is like 50 degrees or something. I worried about our plants outside, but I think they'll be fine. But it's very, very chilly here. Very, very chilly. So we've got our onions in here with our chili base. And it smells delicious, you guys. I wish you guys could see how delicious this smells. Do you guys see that? All that stuff on that spoon is just pure flavor. Okay. Do you smell that, babe?
I do. It smells lovely.
Got you feeling some sort of way, huh?
Yeah.
Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Now what we're going to do, we have that 80-20 ground beef that we browned earlier. And then we have 2 cans of black beans that I drained and rinsed. And we're going to go in with those as well. And we're making a big old pot of chili. There's just the 2 of us. And when I cook so that I don't have to cook again for a couple of days. Does that make sense? I don't want to have to cook this and then have to cook something else. So we cook like we intend to eat this for 3 days, if that makes sense. Now, we might not eat this every meal for 3 days, but like today, we'll probably have this for lunch. Tomorrow, we might have it for dinner. The day after that, we might put it together with a chili dog. The day after that, we might put it on some nachos. The day after that, we might have it in an omelet. I love chili omelets. I don't know if you guys have ever had a chili omelet before, but if you haven't, I strongly suggest that you check it out. G Mama says, yep, our weather has been tricky in the 40s and 50s, but see, that's what I'm saying. The weather is crazy. The weather is just pure unadulterated crazy right now. But hopefully you guys are seeing this and you are able to see how good it looks. Now the liquid that we are going to put in is basically the liquid that we steeped our vegetables in, and then how we cleaned this bowl out, the chop after we cleaned it. And based on how tight this chili is, I feel like I can go in with all of that, so I'm going to. And there you have it. So now we're going to get that stirred in. And this chili is really starting to come together. Ooh, yes to them onions. Onions. I like it. I could have even gone in with a little bit more onion, to be honest, because I freaking love onions. But this is a good place if you have stuff like green peppers, if you want to put that in there. I don't eat green peppers because they give me indigestion. And I know if my dad's watching, he's going to laugh and say, well, you just put like 45 peppers in there. Is that really like 45 hot peppers? But I seem to be okay with hot peppers. But green peppers give me something I don't like. So maybe that comes with age. I don't know. But this is going to be a very spicy chili. But she looks very good right now. Are we seeing this? Look at that. Nice and thick. Not too thin. Perfect, right? Look at that. Perfect. That's going to be good. Now, you guys know you can also have chili over rice. You can have, what is that called? Chili over spaghetti noodles. Isn't that Cleveland style?
Yeah.
Yep. So there's so many different ways to eat chili. So you just get yourself a pot going. That's what we like to do. And then it's because it's just the 2 of us. We have so many variations of this chili that we could be eating for the whole dang week, right? And like I said, we are doing a little traveling tomorrow. So having a pot that we can come home to is going to be a really nice thing for us. So right now, I'm just going to wait until I get a couple of bubbles to pop up here on the top. And then I'm going to cap this. And we're just going to let it go. If you see fat at the top, you see oil at the top, keep in mind that that oil is the olive oil that we used to make that paste with our spices. So don't be afraid of that oil because that oil is largely from the olive oil. It ain't nothing wrong with that, in my personal opinion. Right? Right-to-you. All right, let me get my life together. I am still here, you guys, but getting my little life together. While you guys watch my pot. Watch my pot. If anything gets crazy, y'all let me know. It smells so freaking good. Right? It is so freaking good. It's insane how good it is. Oh. humidity to it. Okay, okay. Looks like we have started to bubble, which is perfect. That looks beautiful. It's gonna be some good chili, y'all. So, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna turn my heat down. And then I am going to cap it tight, and we're gonna let that rock. Now, while that's happening, I'm gonna move you guys along with me, and we are going to go situate ourselves for a half a second. So, give me a hot, quick second, and we are going to got it going good. Hey, would you be able to, yeah. All right, you guys, still here. Still here. We are just getting you situated, so bear with us. The life of a content creator says that sometimes it goes dark. Yeah, it's hard to do from side to side. I think it's like once we get the thing going, the burner,
Yeah.
it'll be a lot easier. But without that, it's kind of a little bit of a shite show. But we're making it work, I guess. Somebody said. Thank you. All right. Now I'm going to have to turn you guys back around. And then we are going to relax ourselves. Why did I do that? Baby pants. I may need your assistance.
Okay.
And sorry, you guys are staring directly into my face. Here we go.
Yep.
If you could push that forward, that would be awesome.
The whole.
Thank you, JB. Yep, just the whole assembly. Okay. And then can you lower this? I'm going to put my camera on that. And then it's tilted greatly. We might have to just work it out together here. We doing okay? I think we're okay. If you knew, it would be cool if you brought me like a glove, because then I could kind of whoop whoop. Oh Lord. So as you guys can see, there is no light out here because it's very dark today. But I just wanted to pop on now that I'm a little bit more relaxed. Our chili is chilling away. We have been on for 53 minutes right now. That chili is going to continue to cook probably for another hour or so for me. I really like the flavors inside of my chili to fully develop. That's the best chili to me. And truth be told, the best actual bowl of chili is going to be more like tomorrow. Because once that chili has a chance to sit overnight and then we reheat it back up tomorrow, that chili is going to be the best version of itself. But it's still okay right now. It's still okay. Oh, this must be them delivering my, is this the griddle? The burner?
I bet it is.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, whoop. I love it, you guys. I bought a burner so that this cooking experience that we just did can be a lot easier next time. And it just got here. It's basically a burner that requires butane. And next time I go to cook, we'll be good to go. I won't have to do the thing where I move back and forth from the oven, which is a very janky process. We should be able to just do it all in one spot. So I am very, very excited about this. Now he's just sitting out in the car, but I'm hoping at some point he's going to jump out and he's going to have my burner with him. That's what we're shooting for. Anyway. Okay, Shadow Slayer. But anyway. Thank you, Anita. I'm actually going to finish up here shortly. And then I'm going to go live on my other channel for a brief period. And I will come back maybe online here for just a small amount of time once the chili is done so that you guys can see that. He's just chilling out in the car, babe. Is he just going to leave the... Is he just going to take off with my burner? No, here he goes. Wait for it. Thank you. Well, he just drop kicked my thing right to the porch, and I'm very excited for that. Baby pants, the burner's here. Anywho, what is that? Oh, that's him probably texting, or the Walmart texting to say that it was delivered. Oh no, you know what that was, babe? That was my glue sticks.
Oh, okay.
Woo, 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 woo.
Small.
I know. I was like, wait,
Like,
that burner is a hell of a lot smaller than I thought it was. No, it's actually my glue sticks.
Okay.
Sweet. Well, at least I know I have them, because the next project I was going to do was going to be a situation, because your girl was not going to have all the damn glue sticks she needed. So this is good. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because we have been on for an hour. I appreciate all of you guys who chilled with us through this. I'm sure it was kind of boring. I'm sure it was really janky. That's life. I don't know. It's my channel. I'm trying to do the best I can with it. Trying to get the WH. That being said, I might go live for a brief period of time on my DIY channel. Feel free to head over there. I haven't been live on that channel all week, so I may do that, and I may pop up over or back over here for just a small smidgen to show you guys the chili, or I will shoot a couple of photos of it and then just post it on my community tab. So make sure you guys are paying attention to my community tab, because I do post updates, pictures, stuff of that nature. So anywho, I hope that you guys have a good rest of your day, and I hope to see you guys on my premiere. Don't forget, the vlog is premiering tonight at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I'm hoping to see you guys all here for that premiere. All right? And you guys are very, very, very much so appreciated by me. All right? Bye, you guys. Ooh, why did I do it with the glove hand? Don't do it with the glove hand.